Copeland, and I practice chiropractic and acupuncture here in Ellisville, Missouri. And I'd like to take you on a little tour of the office and explain a little bit about what we do here. One of the new therapies we've added to our office recently is what is known as a low-level cold laser therapy. And this device, which is fairly new in the United States, is used to treat all sorts of different pain conditions. It's used to treat arthritic joints. We can use it as a laser acupuncture. Most of the time, a treatment with this device takes about 3 to 10 minutes, and it'll speed up healing time probably by 50%. This is called a percussor, and generally this is used for different types of restrictions in joint motion, restrictions in myofascial movement. And what we're doing right now is just treating just a common shoulder problem, a common rotator cuff problem, where there was a strain of the shoulder, and we just treat for about a minute in each spot, and we can almost always see an immediate improvement in range of motion after the first time. For those who aren't faint of heart, we often use needle acupuncture, but we do have other forms of acupuncture which can take the place of the needles for those who are fearful of needles. But these are very, very thin needles. And we place them in a little tube, and we just take it and tap it through the little tube and just insert it into the acupuncture point. And there's very little or no sensation at all. I'm demonstrating right now the use of the flexion distraction table. And this is used to treat all sorts of back problems, including low back and disc problems. It's a very conservative form of traction which helps to reduce pressure caused by bulging discs on a nerve root. And in many cases we're very successful in a very reasonable amount of time. One last treatment that I wanted to describe is the use of what we call auriculotherapy, or ear acupuncture. And in fact, we don't actually do acupuncture on the ear. We use an electronic instrument called a Stimflex, which actually locates the points in the ear, and then we can treat the points with a very fine microcurrent, electrical current. Auriculotherapy actually came to us not from China, but from Europe. The type of auriculotherapy that we do was developed in France by a French neurologist named Noget, and he, being a medical doctor in France, would treat all sorts of medical conditions with only auriculotherapy. This is a chart developed after some of the charts that Dr. Noget developed back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and we've been doing it for about 8 years now. I think the thing that we treat the most, though, with auriculotherapy is we treat stop smoking. We have a stop smoking program. We have a lot of patients who want to rid themselves of their addiction to smoking, so we treat them with this, and in about 75% of the cases, people are smoke-free within a week or so. Thanks for visiting us today and taking a little mini tour of our office and of some of the things we do. If you should have a problem and you'd like someone to check it out, I would be happy to meet with you and talk to you. Our consultations are at no charge, so there'll be no pressure. Just come in, we'll talk to you, we'll evaluate your problem, and you can decide if what we do is what you want to try.